from the OOTA. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the OOTA. Welcome to the OOTA. All my niggas from the OOTA. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the OOTA. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer.
You already know the vibes. You already know the vibes. We back with another one. Grand rising to everybody, all the kings and the queens. You know how we do it. We back on go. Listen, we got Infamous Sylvia versus Official DanaJay, the live court hearing today from Clayton County Court in the courtroom, at least reaction. So we will be getting into some of this. I know both of these people. You know what I'm saying? Me, a person, I'm not in the middle of none of this. I don't give a fuck. But we covering the story. We get into the information. This is what we're going to do. I really don't know much about the story, but for the last couple of days, I've been learning more about this case, what's going on, maybe some of the specifics. Some of you may know more than I know. So I am going to be doing a poll in here. What we're going to be doing is we're going to get through DanaJay's side. Then we're going to be going on this Infamous Sylvia side as well, because they're both headed to court. So let's listen to this and see what's going on. And then by the time they should be getting like on a recess or getting out of court. So we might get some updates as well on what's supposed to be happening today. It's supposed to be some continuance and a bunch of other things I've heard about so far. So salute to everybody. Everybody drop your likes. Make sure you're doing that. I am going to do a poll right now. So let's listen to what DanaJay talking about. Next, we're going to listen to Infamous Sylvia. Then we're going to do the back and forth. Sylvia, Miss J, Sylvia, Miss J. I mean, Miss J, Sylvia. You know what I'm talking about. DanaJay and Miss Sylvia. You know how we go. So salute to y'all.
Yeah, heads up. I'm going to court. The judge said it was continued until today. I'm going to give y'all play-by-play heads up of what's going on. So I'm going. You know? I'm going. I can't say what nobody else going to do. I can't worry about what nobody else going to do. It is what it is. So I only can concentrate on me. That's what I'm doing. Oh boy, I got a cold too. This is crazy. My nose stuffy. So on Villanova channel last night, right? There was a lot of stuff going on. And I understand that I'm not liked in every arena, and that's cool. You're going to have some people who ain't going to like you. Only thing I say is put truth out there. You know what I mean? Don't lie on me. Put truth out there. So some of her chat members were saying like some crazy stuff when they thought that I was gone. I was still watching. I was like, okay. And my first mind was to respond back to the naysayers, but there's no need to, because everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody ain't gonna believe your point of view. See your point of view, and everybody ain't gonna believe your story, even with the truth. Everybody ain't gonna like you like that. So it's like, even when you put the truth out there, somebody's gonna want to see the bad because they don't like you. And it's cool. That's life. And one thing I always notice, and I've been told this by greats, if you can't handle being talked about, you definitely can't handle being celebrated. So I love it. I welcome it. But the only problem that I have is, don't talk about me and think it's shits and giggles and laughs and jokes and kikis and ha-has. But then when I talk about you, you get to crying and, oh, I want to strike his page. Oh, I want to do this. No. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. So, and the way I play is I'll let you talk about me. I'll let you lie. people forget that I hold all the cards. I got all the cards. I got all the truth. I got all the recordings. I got all text messages. And I just sit back and laugh. Like, okay. And some folks be like, Dana, why you be waiting so long to come back and have people play their whole hand? And when you play your whole hand and don't have nothing else to play, that's when I just start playing my jack, my queen, my king, my ace. But then again, some people, only thing I threw out was a 9 of diamond. Now if I'm only throwing out a 9 of diamond, good God. And I'm sitting on the royal flush. Y'all need to stop while y'all can. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. If I start putting your stuff out, I do things diabolical. I ain't gonna lie to you. But my get backs are so diabolical. So I just be like, okay, you know, it is what it is. This what you said. This what you lied to the people about. So, okay, cool. And I let it sit there for like 10 months. And I let you and your minions run with the lie for 10 months. Sometimes I might let you run with 3 years. Hint, hint. But then when all of you and your friends get stirred up and y'all still lying, I'm gonna say it like this for the dumbass that jumped on. Oh, hey. But I'm not looking at the chat because I'm driving. My bad. I'm not looking at the chat because I'm driving. But for the jack, come on, bro. For the jackass that jumped on B. Lenore, that was watching B. Lenore joint, but that inboxed me this long inbox about Sylvia. Understand this. Know your cause, sweetie. Or sir. I don't know who you are, but know your cause. And I told you that I'm going to talk about it after court. After my case is over with, I'm going to talk about it. But know your cause. Know your cause, please. That's all I ask you to do. Just know your cause. I think I had my car now, I had this car now, 3 years? 4 years? Yeah. Yeah, 4 years now. So know your cause, man. Because what you think you know, you don't know. And you hitting my inbox with all that wrong information is crazy. But I'm going to say this. September the 19th is coming up, ain't it? September the 19th, 2021 or 2022? Which one? Listen, I feel like giving away some stuff, man. I feel like giving away something. If somebody can tell me what happened on September the 19th to me, then I'm going to give you a hint. It got something to do with Scam Likely. If y'all can inbox me and tell me, and I'm talking about inbox my email and tell me what happened on that day, I got a surprise coming for you. That's when I'm gonna start giving away prizes and stuff on the channel. I know I've been saying it, but I'm gonna start doing it this time. Start giving away gift cards and stuff like that, and merchandise and stuff like that. I already had all her lambs, all that. Come the hell on. I swear, where do y'all get your license from, bro?
Not this stand. The prosecutors that they were in New York. So
Now I'm confused because Sylvia's last video says that she's going for Ernest Williams' court hearing, but don't they have a court date? Like, don't they got something going on? I don't know what the hell's going on with that. I don't know. But yo, salute to everybody in the building. You already know, not me. Shout out to Dre when he said, "Don't get sucked into this mess, Uda." I'm not, trust me, I'm not. I ain't got no horses in the race, man. But at the end of the day, like I said, we're just gonna get the content. And I really wanted to know what this is about. I was in the trial the whole time. I never even knew this was a thing. I never even heard about this till a few days ago, bro. I'm like, what the hell? People going to court? You serious? So I'm thinking this is something new. It seems like this is something that's been going on for a while now. So let's just get into a little bit more. Let's just see what the hell's going on, right?
going to go get my stand, y'all. My stand. Trying to get me a plug so I could charge my phone while I'm there. Hold on. You should always stay ready so you don't have to get ready, y'all. I'm just tell y'all right now. I got my stand, so I was hoping that hold on, y'all.
You better go back. I'm going back to Dana J, man. What the hell happened? Nah. Let me see what the hell Dana talking about. I ain't with the dragon. Get to the issue. Tell us what the situation is and get to it. Anybody got time to be searching through y'all streams to find out the hell happened? What's wrong with y'all? Let us know what the hell going on. Let us know what the hell happening, bro. Because I'm lost in this whole thing. I still don't really know what this thing is about, bro. I still don't know, bro. I really don't even know. Who's suing who? I think Dana's suing her, right? No, he the one put some charges on her. I don't know what if it's a charges. I don't know. I heard about some stalking though. I don't know what else happened, but I did hear about some stalking business, like something about an air tag. I did hear something about some air tag business. I don't even damn know. Okay, I really don't. But all right, yeah, we come back, Sylvia. We be back, Sylvia. We be back, baby. We be back. But she probably talking about that in that Ernesto healing. But you're gonna have to skip through all of this Ernesto thing. She probably talking about it on this one too. You see? She's probably talking about it here. This one.
Good morning. Yeah. That will tell you the truth of whether or not it was real. It's raining.
Come on.
Right after court finished. Court should be done by 5 o'clock and takes me about 3 hours to get back. So it's going to be too late. You going to drive that far, that late?
No. No. So what you mean?
Sylvia talking to hello hot date. Ain't mad with you, Sylvia. Sylvia talking to hello hot date, nigga. Wait. Ain't mad. Everybody gotta get their thing going. But listen, hold up. Sylvia, I don't know, man. She be kind of losing me over there, bro. I be trying to dig through the goddamn going stream. What happened? Hold up. Yeah, we gotta figure this out in real time, y'all. Hold up. In real time, y'all. In real time. Boom. Let me get it here. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Now, official Jana gonna at least tell us something. Because that's what I'm about. I'm about what the hell happened, bro. What happened?
You gonna get your license from, bro?
Listen, get your license. Talk about the case. He out the car. He out the V. Hold up, son. He out the car, y'all. Hold up. I'm Pyro Bloods. He out the car, homie. Hold up. Oh, yeah. V got all of these. V got all of these. V got all of these.
No, man.
V got all of these. V got all of these.
Oh, man.
Shout out everybody. Shout out Little.
You ain't saying me with no flea market shit on.
Yeah, I might have to go listen to V.
But niggas want to jump on panel trying to talk about me to wear flea market. Hand me down.
I just wanted to hear the sides without getting the people cooking. You know what I'm
telling you.
Because you know she's going to have her little theme song.
My wardrobe is hot.
Z being her other bag.
I just choose not to wear certain shit sometimes. That's all it is. This is totally crazy. You need to fix that. Right. That's a Mercedes sounding like that? Oh my God. You ain't taking care of your shit. God damn, I wouldn't even drive that motherfucker. Got me looking like I don't need never touch a Mercedes. That bitch sound like that. That bitch scream for help. Hate going up there. No. Wrong door. And don't touch that door. Don't touch that door.
Good morning. Keys, wallet. You take your phone and keys out your purse. And your watch if you have one. You get all your water and stuff.
My goalie came out. What's up, Chief? How you been, man? Good morning. Very full of action. Here we go. That's what we do. I don't think everybody gonna get on well with it. Nope. You hit him.
Oh my God.
You hit him. Thank you. Though we don't know what tomorrow brings, live the day. Don't show them niggas no love and beauty out.
That nigga singing in the morning. Yo, this nigga singing. Is he gonna win this game or some shit? This nigga's already singing. This nigga, yo, Dana's funny. Dana is funny.
So, I'm up here. I'm up here. Wait. Y'all see. Like that. Yeah, all of us for the headquarters today. See, I'm here. I ain't playing the games. Though we go for tomorrow, bring the day. I'm gonna scruffle back, get that cut off.
We is gonna be tuned in to this. I don't know what the hell this situation is, but it's wild. It sounds wild. Everybody can look. Even Dre and they're like, "Yo, this is messy, bro. It's crazy, bro." Okay, he's suing her. It's a lawsuit thing. Okay, so all right. Okay, I got you. So I got some little criminal acts that he's using that's been happening against him. Whatever. And he's suing for them. So whatever it's this stalking thing or whatever the thing. Okay, go. As black people, we don't be thinking about suing. You know how many times you can sue people if it's just whatever? Damn, it's crazy. It's crazy. Shout out to everybody in the building, though. Everybody slap the poll. Tell me what y'all thinking. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You know, this ain't no. I just really want to know what the hell's going on, really. And we want the live update. So when they got court hearings, they on their way to court. I want to come in here and see what the hell going on. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, it ain't about me picking a side in this shit. No, I really still want to understand what the hell had happened, what's going on, because it seems like this thing stems back from years ago. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I never even known nothing about this. Straight, I never knew nothing about this shit till the other day, like literally a couple of days now. Probably when they had the court, but I know about it the day Dennis did a stream, and he was running a stream, and I went on it, and I was like, "Yo, I'm in the chat, like, yo, what's up? What's court is this? I'm thinking this is a live court hearing. This was from years ago, and Dennis was running the same thing over and over, but he was running it like it was a live thing, like it was something new, but it's not nothing new. It's old." You know what I'm saying? But that's the first day that I found out about it. I'm like, who case is this? Who's suing who? Going to? What's going on? So that's the first time I actually found out about that, man. So, yeah, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. Let me just see if any other updates happened, though. You know what I mean? I know, V. Lenore, even One Pap. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. I caught One Pap's channel one day. And she was talking about some of the stuff. I know V. Lenore gets into it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Seemed like V. Lenore got more of a, you know what I mean, a personal thing in hers, in her content. Because one pap, I seen her like apologize for something yesterday. She was like, oh, you know what, I spoke wrong, so I apologize to Sylvia for that. But you know what I mean? So it shows me, you know what I mean? It don't seem like to me Villanova she feel like she want to apologize about nothing. But yeah. So I'll skim through and see if I can find something else that is breaking that down. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me just make sure that that's the last one. Just make sure it is. It is. Let me see. One pat. You're gonna go to one pat. One pat. This is one pat, I think, right? I think this is a channel, right? No, it's not. The hell is this? Is this it? Oh, hell yeah, it is. I know she got me. So look at I see the picture. I'm like, we on it? What channel was that? Some news people? She had me, got me quick. She said, oh, no, Sylvia, you did lie. What happened? What the hell? Now, I think she said that. Who is Dennis Bond Betrayal? Oh, he's supposed to be a witness? Dennis? Oh, man, this is crazy. Dennis supposed to be a witness in the case? Oh, my goodness. This is too much. Oh, my God. Now, I gotta follow this story, bro. Hold up. But I don't really want people cooking on people all day. She apologized for something. She said, I don't know if she says Sylvia lied or not. I think I heard the one part in this stream right here where she said, hold up, she did some fact checking and she said, I don't know if Sylvia lied about.
I don't want to get that wrong, but anywho, it's almost like 4 or 5 on Monday. And I don't know why. She said, yeah, she said, bow down, boo. She told them women that they was going to have to bow down. So I had to go see what they replied.
Ladies going to have to put me on game, bro. The ladies going to have to put me on game. I have to go listening to the ladies. The ladies going to have to let me know what the hell had happened, bro. Straight, son. Straight. So I'm going to go to her first. I don't know if she has a side in this thing. I don't know. Obviously, she's saying Sylvia lied, so obviously she most likely. But I've seen her apologize to Sylvia on this thing and say she was wrong about something. So it seems like she's not just, you know what I mean, stuck to a side. She could say sorry about something. So let's see what she's talking about.
Was right. They laughed their ass off. And then one of the other ladies, who I can't think of her name right now, my apologies, you know. But when I tell you she came out to do, she did like a 5 roast. She didn't quite go there yet. You know, InfamousSylvia must ain't quite rubbed her that bad. But she put down about a 5. She put down, I was over here like, oh okay. But Wisdom, is it Wisdom Daughter or something like that? And then it's another one. It's a few of them, right? So I don't want to get that wrong. But anywho, it's almost like 4 or 5, you know, against 1. Now we're gonna talk about Dennis Byron because he kind of in the middle, not on the red carpet, not on the green. He kind of in the blue, on the blue carpet. Dennis got this rub, this mat. It kind of go like this. He ain't quite, you know, like this yet. He like this. I don't know if it's being torn in between the likeness of these females as far as having a friendship, you know, or possibly some type of, you know, down the road relationship. I don't know. Dennis, you know, he sets it out here like he this type of gigolo and stuff. How did I come about learning about Dennis Byron? Yeah, YouTube, not no TMZ, and also from that damn court hearing on TV when they was whispering out here. I was like, oh, and yep, my little nosy ass went and looked it up, and I was cracking up like, what the fuck? You owe in the child support, and I don't even, you know, watch too much of that stuff, right? But just to watch it and then be able to put a face with the character, it was just kind of hilarious. So then I turned up, like, yeah, that's his business. I don't really give a fuck whether if he never pays child support or the child ever come see him, because it ain't my business. I don't give a shit. But he's in the middle of it, okay? So, yeah, InfamousSylvia said that shit. We played it over here on the One Pap Live. Most of you guys were here to hear it. If you heard her say it, go ahead and put a star in the chat because I said it, I heard it, I replayed it, it was there. I also went on to talk about how she's standing in court alone, and she has a lot of people that she calls friends, you know, that she loves, that just wasn't there to have her back. I said that shit, and ain't a mother gonna check me on it. It is what it is, and I said what I said. It's no difference if I was up in there and that was me, and I turn around.
I like how she said that, though. It is what it is. And I said, what the fuck? I like how she's kicking it. I kind of like how she's kicking it here. You know what I mean? It's facts. I just found out this lady about maybe like 2 days ago. But I like how she's kicking it, though. I think she's just kicking it straight up. So let's hear it.
And I know I'm supposed. Ain't nobody up in there. Everybody got to go. Like I said, it ain't. I don't give a rat's ass what you do. If it was so important to be out here on YouTube, put my calendar up, to do all of that hip hopish ass stuff, and the fights, and we gonna do this, and we ride, and we do this, and we over here. Like I saw, because I went back to rewatch the chat, right? I think her name is Pamela. Pamela said in the chat, who is one of InfamousSylvia good people, oh, we are down for her. Why? Because some real stuff just went down. It was in the court of law. It was over there where your girl, InfamousSylvia, Pamela, had to raise her hand and say, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and the help the truth, so help you God? But when Sylvia sat up in there and turned around, Pamela wasn't there. See, it's a big difference from the real life, placing yourself in the reality of the shit show, and then the fake life, placing yourself in the fakeness of the fucking reality show, which was here on YouTube. See, that shit is easy. Everybody got a little time and can find a little time to do that. You know why? Because we walk around we walk around with ease. So you don't have to be nowhere. You can lay in your bed. You can take a shower. If you got the waterproof like mine, you can go swimming with it. You can do. But when it came to that courtroom, none of y'all was there, like I said. And so that was addressed to Pamela, who has Sylvia's back, but wasn't in that damn courtroom. Now, I hope that she also has Sylvia's back with that lie, because Sylvia did lie. After Sylvia said what she said about those women are going to bow down and kiss the ring on her finger and apology, she demanded an apology, right? Because she's going to prevail and you guys will see. But yet then she said that there was no court hearing for Monday. Now, I laughed it off, as I usually do, you know, about Booker all the time. He's a funny character to me. It is what it is. I ain't out here to put a frying pan upside his head. I really don't care, you know, what he does, and I don't give a shit. But he brought the proof. He brought the receipts, y'all. He brought the damn receipts. Now, let me go to the receipts. InfamousSylvia. Pamela, on here, your YouTube host, friend, foe, whatever she is, said that there was not any court on Monday. And according to this statement that, you know, I screenshot it, right? I screenshot, boop, 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 got it, right? I got me a terabyte of stuff going on up in here, so I put a whole lot of stuff in here. But, baby, according to this, Pamela, it says here, Sylvia is going to be in another magistrate courtroom, y'all. It's a whole nother court hearing going down or some stuff. That's where you going to find her. That's where them sheriffs going to come and get you, Sylvia. Because they already know where you're going to be. Now you have an option, Sylvia, and that's to not just even show up in that other courtroom. Baby, they gonna come down there, get your ass, girl. You might need to disguise yourself. You might need to disguise yourself if you just going to kind of go and take your notes, girl. I'll be going in there looking like Aunt Esther. They would lit. Well, no, don't do Aunt Esther. I don't know if she's still alive or not, but they're gonna be like, ain't Aunt Esther dead? They're gonna be like, ain't Aunt Esther dead? Wait a minute, you suspicious. I'm trying to see who you could disguise yourself as, Sylvia. You gotta do a disguise. You going in the wrong courtroom Monday morning, Sylvia. But you lied to your people, Sylvia. I ain't never been the one to come out here to say that you are a liar. But according to this document right here, Sylvia, which you should have had a show on that, Sylvia. Why you had no show on this? Right here is your name that says Monday morning. Now, I ain't the smartest egg in the basket, but today is Sunday, August 10th, 2025. It is now 6:09 p.m. over here on my coast. Tomorrow will definitely be August 11th. The only difference is that if you're on a different coast than me, you might be an hour ahead or an hour behind. That's the only difference that we have with knowing what fucking day and what time it is out here. But the day gonna be the same. The day gonna be the same. But Sylvia, I almost tried to believe you. I really did. But shame the devil. Sylvia, it says here, August 11, 2025, description area, 9 o'clock, room 302 is the jury calendar. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. It's a jury calendar. So, hold on, y'all. Hold on. We're going to have to retract. Reading is fundamental. Let me go over here. I'm going to see if I can share this so that we can all get an understanding about. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I might have to recant. I might have. Hold on. Let's look up something. We need to know what happens. What happens?
Penny, I was thinking the same thing. That's why I was like, I thought they have a case today, but she's going to her Nesto's thing. I'm like, what? I was confused about that. I thought it was the only one. I just confused about that. All right, cool. At least I know I'm not bugging. All right, salute. Top of the morning, everybody. Let's get back to it. Everybody smash the poll. You already know. I always want to know what y'all thinking, and just hit the like, because I'm getting updated with this case every day because I really didn't know about it, but I know that y'all gonna help me to get updated as well. So salute to y'all. Dion's breaks in there, Sharzana, all of y'all is in the building with me. Salute to everybody.
Happens in court. Let me ask you, what happens? Hold on, y'all. In court. Oh, hold on. Matter of fact. No, I don't need you to screenshot. Hold on. Hey, Google. What happens in court on a calendar day for a jury calendar? Oh, hold on. Let me calendar. Let me calendar call or docket call is a day where a judge meets with attorneys to review the status of pending cases and set future dates for hearings or trials. Okay. Now, because I was talking, let me read it to you guys. On the docket, it says that that date is scheduled for a jury calendar. Now, I just asked, what does that mean? Hey, Robin, sweetie. A calendar day is when the court schedules trials and proceedings for various cases. I don't know why the term jury is not a standard legal term. It is like a typo for jury calendar. A calendar call or a docket call is a day. It's a day where a judge meets with attorneys to review the status of the pending case and set. So Sylvia might be right. Hold the mill, y'all. Hold the mill. Sylvia might be right on this one. That's why we got to read and we got to ask for things to be defined and get some more clarity to it, some more understanding to it. The question was, as Sylvia came out to speak on it, she said she does not have to be in court. So what do y'all think? Based on what I just read, because here it's saying that it's a day where the judge meets with attorneys to review the status of the pending cases. Oh boy. Let me go on and do something like I should do, because hey, I'm walking on my word. Now, infamous Sylvia, I apologize. I apologize. I should have read that first. Now, I wouldn't say that she lied. I just wouldn't say that she.
Then we see her not at her court, but she's at Ernesto's court. So maybe she really didn't have to go to court on this Monday right here. But Dana Jay's there. Maybe he's chasing it. So what is he doing there? Maybe this is really just a meeting between the judge and the lawyers, because you know they have those kind of scheduled hearings. Right? We just seen one of those with Diddy the other day. It was the meeting and the lawyers and all that. It wasn't the people, right? Just Diddy's lawyers and the judge figuring out whatever the hell they're doing with motions or whatever the case going on. So we do see that in courts. And we do see that Sylvia's not there. So let's get back. Salute to everybody. Y'all drop a like. Good morning. Grand Rising. All of that to all of y'all. Smash the post.
Lied, you guys. Is it necessary for her to be there? It states that this is something that's going to go on between the judge and the attorneys. She might have not lied, y'all. She might have not lied. So maybe that's why she did feel strongly about saying that she will be in another magistrate courtroom taking her notes on another procedure. She was definitely for sure. Now that I took in my apology, that I placed my apology where it should be placed, because I'm a woman like that. Moving on. Bookham put out that they definitely had to be there. So maybe, I guess it's just a wait and see kind of show, right? Because I don't see what it is that they would be continuing to argue over if this is a calendar for jury. But however, infamous Sylvia did state that there will not be a jury called upon. So I guess the judge is going to be the judge and the jury. So I guess we're going to have to wait and see on that one, y'all. We're going to have to wait and see, because it's going to get down to the nitty gritty about who's lying and who's not. Now, Dennis Byron did a live not too long ago, a few minutes ago, actually. And he was over there and, you know, he's explaining himself or this or this or that, right? Now, you guys remember, what's that slogan? How y'all say that you can't be friends to some, everybody ain't your, that's Mo 3, right? Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't your friend. We've seen Dennis Byron come out here and friend zone it up with infamous Sylvia. You have the dress, you have the phone calls, you have the overnight stay in Airbnbs, you have showing her how to do the journalism and all of this stuff, right? Went on. They fell out. Now we have the air tag. Infamous Sylvia shared some information with Dennis Byron. Dennis Byron drops it on his channel and Bookham gets hold to it. Bookham now, all of a sudden, y'all know how he get. And so he shows up on Dennis Byron and gets some more explanation about it and some more reassurance about it. Are you sure she said this? You said this. Next thing we know, it's in the docket. I got you, bitch. Type of shit, right? So, yeah. So now Dennis Byron, Bookham, Sylvia, Quadruple, they're down at the Puff Daddy trial. Sean Combs. He didn't show Dennis Byron, that much interaction with Sylvia, but he did have a sweet old time with Bookham until now. Up until now, it kind of feels like that they kind of beasties, right? This question still remains that during the other day court hearing, Dennis Byron came up with an excuse about why he couldn't be there. And he did state on the record of YouTube docket that he wasn't going to be there. Now he's over there, hot mouth, chappity, chappity, chap, chap, chap. I mean, when I say that he is walking on Sylvia backwards, that's kind of what it feels like to me, right? I'm like, really? And that's because now he's gathered some more information that also has compounded his anger to be more envious towards Sylvia, which is there's a whole nother group of people, and some stuff happened down at Sean Combs trial down there, and he's feeling like Sylvia didn't got involved, you know, whatever, and somebody sent it to you. I don't know that fucking story, and I really don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, I believe in one taking its own accountability for acting as an adult when you are presenting yourself, when you're out there doing something. See, nobody should be able to put you in any predicament. Nobody. You just gotta think straight, walk straight, talk straight, ignore that bullshit. You wouldn't even be what fuck yeah. Hey, talk to the hand, I'm gone. But unfortunately, some things went on down there, and this and that. And now there's a guy in jail, and this and that. And Dennis Byron apparently is trying to pin a little bit of that on Infamous Sylvia. I don't know. It gets a little bit more juicier than that, right? Because he also brings in the fact about, oh my God, Infamous Sylvia's husband, you guys. Did he drop some tea? And I'm like, what? Now, my thing is, this is what, you know, with Sylvia, this, see what happens when you try to tell everything, especially when you are calling people friends that ain't walked that life with you. You know what I mean? Like from the age of 2, 3, then went to daycare with you. Now they in early development class. They in first grade, which is second grade, fourth grade, fifth grade. You in 8th grade, you graduating, you tossing that tassel to the side together. Now you off to college, you tossing it side. Those are friends, not no mother sucking people that you done recruited in like this off of YouTube. Have you 1 or 2 or 3? Sylvia got like 60 of them. They just everywhere. Her friends. Like, what the fuck? Type of shit. Maybe there's some new friendship I ain't never seen in my life though. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Should have Maz here welcome you guys in, because I'm when I get to going like this, I kind of don't look over here so I don't get distracted. But guess what? Hey, everybody, welcome to the chat. We are doing a recap over here, catching up on what's going on with the circle of Infamous Sylvia, Dennis Brown. There's some young ladies. I remember V. Lenore names because her name is very catchy, kind of easy for me to remember. And she's live quite a bit, you know, putting her spit out here on some things, right? But and the other ladies that's involved, and you guys know the rest, right? So this is Dennis Byron dropping his stuff right now. I couldn't help but to overhear Dennis Byron mentions the V. Lenore name. Now, V. Lenore then came out and put some of her spiel on how she feel a little bit about Dennis Byron. I like to take a moment where we can, us ladies, because this is majority of ladies, you can kind of sit back, contemplate on the image, you know, the speaking of V. Lenore, you know, so, but you got to put yourself in that woman category, right? And she put her spill on it like the way most of you women would feel about it. Or for that, anybody, when a person kind of show you their true colors, how close do you continue to stick with them? See, I don't think men realize that you only get that one shot. You only get that one shot. And people have to understand now where we are in this era, we ain't for motherfucking play. It's how Dennis Byron probably captured the attention of V. Lenore, which I know I watched it. I saw them kind of, hook up, and V. Lenore started going over there. I saw the V. Lenore with the breakup with Infamous Sylvia. I seen all that shit. I just be in the trenches, man, waiting on it to get real juicy. And it's juicy, baby. That when I pop out, when the juicy, yeah. So, but I seen it all. I saw all this Walker shit, right? But V. Lenore broke off with, for Sylvia. Things went, and she didn't like the way the Sylvia was moving. And then she did the dab into whoever this Nesto guy is, which I have no interest in this case, because let me tell y'all why I never picked up no shit like that, because I can't understand, for the sake of me, these people know that their conversations in business was exposed out here. You saw Infamous Sylvia go up into the jail and pray for this man, and she took about 18 Bibles. I don't know, saying scriptures every week, and she putting them on kites and taking them balloons and underwear. I don't know, socks and shit. I couldn't understand that shit. But hey, whatever her flavor, and rocks her boat. I don't give a shit, right? But yes, when I started seeing, the V. Lenore and, and all of those, and they start picking up on some things like, well, got to separate ourselves. Something isn't right. Then V. Lenore and Infamous Sylvia and a few other ladies, where Infamous State used to be vibing with Infamous Sylvia. Okay, Miss Bramble, vibing with her, but then they left her. It's like, oh no, too much funny business going on here. I think that there's 3 different elements for them leaving Infamous Sylvia. One, because she was advocating and going down there and seeing a Nesto when a lot of these people just wasn't favoring Nesto in the charges that he had received. Kind of saying like what goes on with the R. Kelly case, right? They move around away from you. Also, they started picking up on that, okay, Sylvia is not telling the truth on quite a bit of things, right? Chasing a dollar bill out there for, whatever, yeah, all of that shit. Then you got the third element where, Sylvia could be a little bit mean in a chat, and if you ain't hitting the like button and you come here to be, I come to be motherfucking nosy. And if you ain't telling the gossip, then why in the fuck am I here? See ya. Sylvia, I told y'all that the other day. Sylvia be wanting you to look at her and sit there and look at her. I'll be like, okay, 2 minutes. I got the next a series of Wednesday on. I'm fucking with my goddamn. I could have been through episode 2 on the second series. Like, what the fuck? So I be bouncing over there. So it'll be a lot. I got to come back and try to skip trace on and catch, right? It kind of started annoying a lot of her people. Like, okay, you're gonna run a channel, or you're gonna be the LLC and CEO. We understand that, but I don't understand, how do you grow like that when you say things to push them away? That's the most confusing. That's some discombobulated ass shit. I don't know where she learned that from. It definitely wasn't no Tasha K. It definitely wasn't all them other big TMZs or platforms like that. They don't teach no shit like that. They don't give 2 hoots on who's in the damn chat. They ain't got time to watch it. Sylvia be watching y'all. I got 80 people watching this chat and 12 likes. So if you ain't gonna do that, I'm just gonna sit and we just gonna go. I be over here, no disrespect, Sylvia, but I be over here like, bye, bitch. I be busting up. Listen to her. Here she go again. But everybody got their own way of running their show. I be cracking up. But let's get back into Dennis Byron. So Dennis Byron mentions V. Lenore name while he's trying to get in now. Tell some things on Sylvia like it's supposed to reverse up. And maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know, but I'll be around and see it. I'll be around to see if V. Lenore is going to be willing to patch things up and put Dennis Byron back on his little bitty, pedestal of where, she kind of joined him at. I don't know. I can't wait to see, but I believe that she is going to stand on what she stand on until Dennis Byron You can keep that shit right over there. See, because they had a little bit, of just a little bit of warm, flirtatious kind of thing, Vila Lenore has her, her sparkling laughter, whatever. And women, we know, our intuitions know which type of gestures that we have to do. We know. Right, so I watch Vila Lenore. She sends up, up on the platform, and so Dennis Byron, he just mushy. He loving it. Vila Lenore, us women, probably got him right where she wants to, and he's responding as a gentleman. Their laughter was together, you know what I'm saying? And she was able to joke with him about the dress and the 2 wings and the honey mustard dip and the half a Coke. They did all of that. But Dennis Byron did something which we all kind of done been through out here on the YouTube streets. When you see your alleged friend, right? Your almost friend swaying in the direction of whom you would consider as not your friend of me. That's the word they use out here, right? Friend of me, right? I don't like her. So if I don't like her, that means that, in a sense, you shouldn't like her. Or if you are going to be, liking her, they're looking at for a different communication. Like, hey, are you scheduled for court, Sylvia? Dennis Byron. Sylvia goes, well, yeah, I got a schedule today. Dennis Byron. Oh, well, okay. Well, I guess I'll see you down there because I'm going to be, taking the notes. I'll be in your court hearing. That is what I believe that B. Lenore would have been okay with. But because B. Lenore has her channel and stuff going on with let me tell y'all, this silverback shit, I can't, listen, that's their thing. But I still meant to put the poll up about their beat song now. No, I ain't against no chick. I don't know no B. Lenore, right? But I mean, I'm gonna have to get Sylvia basically about an 8 on her dropping her song. Whoever banged that out, whoever ghostwriter that was for Sylvia, I'm gonna have to give that one to her. Even though B. Lenore, hers popping too, right? But it just needs just a little bit more snap back to it. So, but I could tell Sylvia had a ghostwriter on her. Sylvia ain't dropped that shit. No, not by herself. Whatever. Somebody did that, but it was banging. It was banging hot. So I want to do a poll on that, see what y'all think about it. But I don't think most of y'all kind of watch or Sylvia's show like that for the most part, right? But so I was like, well, I'll pass on that. But maybe I'll still drop that out here. But anywho, so Dennis Byron, he's over there. It was today. Go check his live out. And he's B. Lenore and then something and some straight bullshit. Because what he did now was come back after he makes it appear to the people that, okay, I'm a little bit, humble with Sylvia. But see, what they called out and what Sylvia showed, which I should have did a better job at it, but I didn't, because y'all know I like shits and giggles and don't give a fuck whether if it was a call from yesterday or a call from 2022. I really don't give a fuck. This shit funny to me. I'm still gonna laugh at it. So Sylvia puts up along with her daughter, hey, see there, he tried to call me at 6:30 in the morning. Now I didn't catch the date on that, right? Maybe because they flashed it too fast and I wasn't thinking, I was thinking a little slow on that part. I didn't catch the date. So I really don't know and can't say for sure when Dennis Byron made that call. However, it still shows that there was a tip phone call made to InfamousSylvia by Dennis Byron. Now, mind you, Dennis Byron pretty much has set the stage that he was done. He said it multiple times. I'm so done with her. Oh, she's cuckoo. Oh, she's about to jump off the bridge. And oh, she wears a metal hat. No, and no, and no. But Dennis Byron kind of something like me, he laughs with everything that he do to where you don't know what part of the story to take serious. People would expect or put themselves in the position to take him serious because of his status quo. He claims, or he says, well, he is this journalist. He's been up under the TMZ belt, and he's up under the Inquirer for somebody fucking belt, and he's been on the court show for child support. So, I mean, and he's got the views, and he's got Susie as a big ass camera that he got to tote around and stand by Bookham with some goddamn bulletproof. I don't know. You know that thing that shoots out balls, go poof. That was a little bullet. Bookham had one of them goddamn things on down there, right? But anywho, so he says these things, and I'm wondering, okay, what do you want, Dennis Byron? You want V. Lenore now to come back to say, well, it's okay, you're forgiven, we're understanding. No, you were out here with two different goddamn entangled stories going on. 1 minute you like her, 1 minute you don't. 1 minute you like her, 1 minute you don't. I'm sorry. If I was V. Lenore, and I don't care how much you said my name in that live, you could even say it in Spanish. I don't think personally that V. Lenore should tie YouTube knots with you. I think that she should leave you right where you are. Yeah. Just leave you right where you are and continue to do her show, because she will get a whole bunch of views right now and click laughing at your ass. That's how I see it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll be laughing my ass off at y'all. But anywho, so Dennis Byron goes and he humbly try to tear into Infamous Sylvia, right? Dropping all of her gems. Yeah. About her husband. Yeah, this is after he finds out that, according to the story that he has, now it falls into his feelings. I don't know if he's got any hard evidence on this of Sylvia being the reason, the cold-hearted, blooded reason of something going on down at the Puff Daddy sidewalk down there, that somebody ended up in a heated altercation and one person is landed in jail, as he stated, with no bond. I don't know, like, I didn't see no hard evidence. All I know is that he stated that Sylvia may have had some words and did some things and moved around. I don't know. And then she left. But he put it all, on Sylvia as far as being the culprit behind the altercation, and that landed one person in jail. So I don't know. Facts over fiction. What's going on? Do you realize the hearing Dennis is playing during his live? Yes, I do. I saw that 2022. Yeah, I'm aware of it. Yeah. No, and facts over fiction. That's why I was speaking to the real dude, and I was confused because I was like, what the fuck? Well, wait a minute. However, there was another factor, facts over fiction, that had me a little puzzled, because I was like, why is he calling Sylvia on the day of court? So it was like I was speaking on the 2022 and bringing it into the future here of 2025, because I'm watching Sylvia post something up that I assumed was the new court date, the new hearing. But in fact, it was her showing something from 2022 with him trying to call her. But however, facts over fiction, they both, Dallas and Sylvia, was speaking on Dennis being in New York. So that kind of threw me too. However, there was a court hearing, right? That day. I'm watching Bookham drive away from the courthouse live that day. And on that day, which was what was that, Friday? Right, Friday, right? They both were stating, well, there was a continuance. Well, what was the continuance? Was the continuance because of the sole witness, which was Dennis Byron, did not appear on Friday? So can you kind of see where the confusion was at? You know, and another question, did Dennis Byron play the 2022 to confuse people so that the current hearing, which was Friday, can be deflected of him and not discussed about him showing up on Friday? Maybe so. So I just want you to kind of understand like where it took me a minute, because I was like, what? But I knew that that was a 2022, because especially when I heard the Judge Manning video played, right? I was here for it all. I'm from this community. So of course I watched all of that, right? And listened to all of that. But so that's where the confusion came in at. But the real dude he was typing and he helped me get it, bring the clarity to it and clean it up. And I was like, oh, okay. So I have to ask you though, fact, sober, fiction, wouldn't that make Dennis Byron sort of a author of confusion out here? Why, why would you play something in the past when people are trying to find and discover why, as a witness to book them, that you did not appear, so that the case can probably be done and over with. You didn't do that. But yeah, so, but he went on, Dennis Byron, today, you guys, and boy, did he kind of take an incident apparently that happened in New York that he feels, or that he knows, I don't know, that Sylvia is intertwined in with this guy who allegedly is sitting in jail without a bond. So that escalated Dennis' feelings now about Sylvia some more, because he likes those people too. And apparently he's showing people that, hey, I don't want anything done wrong to anybody else because of what Sylvia is doing. So y'all, he come out here and start talking about how Sylvia, now I don't know if this is true, allegedly, I'm going to put on there, because I'm still wondering, well, how would you know that Sylvia was calling or contacting or emailing or putting a letter in a bottle or flying a kite to have her husband picked up by ICE and migrate his ass back to his country? I was like, damn, Dennis, that's cold. She pissed you off like that? You finna drop that? You mean to tell me that Sylvia told you that information? Now that's cold. And if Sylvia told you that level of information, then I have to say that she really, really, really had to trust you as a friend. Wow. You know what I think though? Well, Dennis, I think that if she gave you some, you probably wouldn't even be dropping this. I think you'd have been so torn. You'd be like, nah, I can't sell out like that, man. That girl, I done bought that girl some chicken and she done gave me some booty. I can't do it. I can't do it. That's just how I feel. But because of probably nothing went down to that extent, but a few chicken wings in a dress, a couple of phone calls and that little fight that they had over, what did Dennis say? He sent her some money and she sent it back, and he sent some about $200 or some $100 or some bull crap that they argued, right? That both of them get money. Sometimes you just gotta walk away from stuff, but they were out here even arguing over that, about who paid for the room and or some shit. I promise you, I was at work laughing my ass off at that shit. Now they both getting money. The best thing that you can do with a situation like that, especially when the money that left your hand and a person want to argue with you about what you didn't do and how you did with it, is you can't get it again. See you later. Just let it go. It's all right. You're going to get that back tenfold, right? They believe in God. They believe in you got all of these, your membership and you're going to get it back in tenfold. It wasn't even worth arguing with. I was like, wow, this is crazy. But anywho, so Dennis dropped that dime, right? That infamous Sylvia had been contacting these people to migrate her husband back where he came from. And then, of course, he comes with his sarcastic little joke behind it. He's a laughter, right? Yeah. Well, why would she do that? She the one brought him over here. You know what I'm saying? Now, I had to puzzle that one, Dennis. I had to write that. Hold on. You mean to tell me that you're dropping information that Sylvia is contacting these people to expedite her husband back over in his country? And then you say, well, she's the one that brought him over here. Now, let me get this right, because if she contacts them to say, hey, my husband is over here illegal, and then they ask her, well, how did she get over here? And then she turn around and say that I brought him over here. Isn't Sylvia going to jail too for transporting an illegal immigrant into the country? Why would she tell you that? It just made absolutely no sense, though. That's the question I had to ask myself. Now, why the fuck would I say I'm gonna go call the people? She might well call the people on herself. She might well to call the people right on herself and have the handcuffs right there on her damn door, on the doorknob, on the ring, on the doorbell. I'm like, but then he says, well, she is kind of, crazy like that. So I was like, oh, okay. That's crazy, Dennis, that you said that, because I sure in the hell had that question behind what you just said. She's calling them on herself, basically. I was like, what? But then Dennis goes on, you guys. Now, mind you, after it appeared like facts over fiction, it was stating in the chat to me about the confusion, right? It had appeared with the way, since he had come out to drop the 2022, and then you got a little bit of current affairs going on with it, it appeared that they might have been back in cahoots with each other, right? But what's with my hair? Why my hair keep puffing up right there? I don't know. It's just puffy. Maybe I sleep on this side too much. Oh, whatever. So I was like, oh, that's kind of what it felt like, with their story. So can you guys get that person out of here, please? I'll put you on timeout. Hold on a minute. I'll find you. Let me get you going on your business so you can go put that bullshit in somebody else's chat. Think where it belongs. That's what we need to do. See, somebody's gonna care about that bull crap you typing in my chat. You shouldn't waste your time here. Go put it over there in their chat. Where it's going? Where they go pin your shit. Over here, I'm gonna delete your shit. Why would you do that, dummy? So that's what it appeared to be. But he said on the record, you guys, that Bookham is his boy. And it appears that he's going to be showing up for this court hearing because he is now very infuriated with Infamous Sylvia because of some information that he put out about what happened in New York at the Puff Daddy trial. He's not happy with that. So now he has given himself another reason now to team up even more with Bookham to testify against Infamous Sylvia. Will Infamous Sylvia have her game on and ready to go? Oh, no, y'all. The only thing that Dennis is worthy of testifying to, as far as I know and you guys know, is what he came out here to put out. And that was the information about the freaking AirTag. Will Infamous Sylvia's story about this AirTag prevail in that court of law? Will it be something that the judge will accept, or this jury? Infamous Sylvia said they're not having a jury trial. You say he would, hey, the real, you say it was the line about the dinner run in from me. He did. He did tell us that. You knew right away that it was an old case because the new case is criminal and not Sylvia. Bozo can't just get up there and, no, he can't. Well, facts over fiction. When that boy went up, when he did his live and he said some crap about he went and had to talk with the judge first. They do that in the United States of America. You mean that you went and had a talk with the prosecutors, Bears? Is that what he meant, facts over official? Because I'm like, what the fuck where do they do that at, Booker? Where do they let you go talk to a judge before a court hearing that is scheduled to have a hearing on for you to tell the judge, this is what he said, facts over official, what he will not allow Sylvia to have in the court or to use as far as her discovery in the court. Where they do that at? Maybe they do that shit over in China. Maybe they do that shit over there with them Pakistanis or some shit. I don't think that they do that here in the United States of America. I don't think so. See, Bookham seems to think that because of his elements of being sovereign, that he runs the show. And I'm like, what? But, baby, now listen, I'll be ready, because if that was some shit that had happened, right, and I found out about it, baby, I'm peeling that straight up on that, and the judge. And the judge. Yeah. Yeah. Well, right, and you told us that, the real. So why does he make it appear that it's all about him and what he says and how it's going to go according to him? I'm over here laughing my butt off, even though the judge seemed pretty interested of what, I mean, I guess what she should, because you got a lot of horseradish kind of going on. So in order to try to make the correct decision, it sucks, but she's got to listen to all of this craziness that, you know, he has in his suitcase. And of course she has, because she's going to have to depict through that to find the truth, you know. And it sucks that, you know, that it's a suitcase half full of garbage stuff, garbage materials, you know, but it is what it is. So, but Dennis did that. And so Dennis put that out there about her, you know, and he always said, well, come with the facts. Well, come with the proof. But come with the proof. But, and I watched the show while I was finishing up dinner, and all I saw him do was just speak on it. He didn't post a goddamn thing about infamous Sylvia, telling him, or he knew about her calling some people in to have her husband expedited as an illegal immigrant. He put nothing up for that. He just said it, just like he did with the freaking AirTag. He just said it. No text message behind it, no nothing. So, you know, it's his word against hers, but he's kind of stood on it. But what validated Dennis pertaining to that AirTag was Sylvia hot mouth. She didn't have to respond back to that. She could have just let Dennis talk his butt off about what he heard her say, but somehow she feels that everything that is done on the YouTube, that she needs to come back with her defense. The only time that your defense is needed and for you to stand on your truth to win anything other than characterization or props or a YouTube award is the court of law. But Sylvia can't hold her mule on it. She has to prove it. She's got the rebuttal back to you. So when she came back to tell her story about how the AirTag story is, according to her, she validated Dennis Byron truth of knowing about this story from her. She validated it. And that's just weird to me. If I told you something and you come back out here and you share, the only way that it gains validity to it is if I come back out here to respond to it, to clean up a little bit of how you put the story out here. But Pap ain't saying shit. Not until I realize that I have to be in there going, I'm here to tell the truth, the whole truth, is up me, God, because I ain't trying to go to jail for no 20 years or 15 years, 30 years. That's the only damn time. But for some apparent reason, to keep and gain this YouTube friendship and respectfully, you have people that donate and become members that, you know, expect for your host to, you know, clear things up and be honest with you. They want to hear the story. But I ain't here for that shit. You gonna donate, you gonna donate. You gonna become a member, you gonna become a member. You gonna subscribe to the channel, you just gonna subscribe to the channel. Cause you ain't gonna be able to ever get me caught up in no fucking bullshit like that. Ever, cause I'm your friend, cause you donated, cause you a member. You gonna rock, you gonna rock. That's just the end. That's a period on that game. Ain't no reasons or no substance or whatever behind it. This is just the objective of how YouTube runs out here. You here. You want to be in the green, be in the green. I'm gonna take your money and put it back in the channel. I'm gonna give me a new, what's this damn thing? Mic. Oh, I might need a new keyboard that break down. I won't put your money in. But for me to feel like that you're paying me for me to come back out here to have an explanation about X, Y, and Z, that shit ain't gonna happen. You gonna rock, you gonna rock. Rock on your own terms. Because we don't put terms over here on PAP. That ain't gonna happen. But Dennis dropped that information.
I rock with her energy though, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't know. I only seen like 1 or 2 videos from this one right here. One Pap. That's the name, One Papoose. I've seen about maybe 1, 2 videos from her just since this whole thing. I've been seeing this as a case or something like that. I've seen 1 or 2 of her videos, and yeah, she just got a gangster about how she do her stuff, man. You know what I mean? And I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. She don't seem that biased. She's giving me, when I'm hearing her tell a story, she's talking about different sides of it. You know what I mean? In a way. So, you know, we just took a listen in to just get updated. But she's most definitely versed in this thing. And she just most definitely updated me in all of this, bro. Straight. She updated me. I'm still not versed in this thing. Not. No, nor do I want to be, probably. So it's not that. But I do want to see what the outcome is going to be. And I see that a lot of us feel the same way. We want to see what the outcome is going to be of the situation. Her explaining different sides. So I'm understanding the sides that this played, Dennis, or whoever's in the situation, which is a couple of 3 content creators at least that, you know, I was around during the trial, during the Diddy trial. So I didn't even know this was a thing. Even all after that, I didn't know. Yeah, so I'm open to all sides of this. You know what I mean? Most definitely looking into this. Yeah, just where it stems from. For me, it's all about like where things come from, where things stem from. And can it change? That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? So I'm never ever going to come into situations to add to them. You know what I mean? I think I'm an unbiased person in a way. And I think that a lot of these situations need minds like mine on them and talking about the situations as well. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to talk about it from this side. I'm going to talk about it from that side. I'm going to talk about it from that side and that side. And we're not going to be biased about anything. Yeah. It's all about, yeah, what y'all think is going to happen. Because y'all really know what the hell happening. But I'm updating like for the last couple of days and now listening to this stream right now. That's why I just try to let it play and just listen out and just listen to what she's saying. Yeah. But I'm most definitely open to getting the conversation from the horse's mouth. You know what I mean? Like I know Sylvia personally. I know DanaJay personally. I know Dennis Scott personally. You know what I'm saying? I know them all personally. You know what I mean? From being at the trial. So yeah, man, I'll reach out to all of them. You know what I mean? Maybe be able to have a conversation about some of these things. You know what I mean? Maybe each person in their own right have a conversation on the channel and, you know, let's just put the facts out, but we deem the facts to be right now from everybody's lens. Cause you know, everybody's going to have the facts in their own lens. So you can't tell a person that's not the truth. You know what I mean? Me and you is at a place, something happens. You say the truth of what you say. I say the truth of what I say. It's both the truth, but you have your own lens. Feel me? So regardless. So, yeah, open to all parts of it. You know what I'm saying? You got even Villanore's in this. She's a part of this somehow, some way. She's in this too as well. You know, I see she got a channel. She be doing things. Sometimes I tap in over there and just be listening in to see what she got to say and just hear about everybody got to say, you know what I mean? Cause I don't, you know what I mean? Cause to me, it's not about who's right or wrong. It's just about what's the truth. You know what I mean? Just what's the truth. So, you know, sometimes for me, you know what I mean? I might have to listen to many people to get the parts of the truth. You know what I mean? And, yeah, that's what it's about. Salute to my boy Cuzzo. You already know the vibes. Cuzzo said Diddy in 7, homie. Straight. Cuzzo ain't never lied. It's funny. Salute to my bro Cuzzo. You already know the vibes. Salute to everybody in the chat. Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I'm about to do a live and a couple of videos on my own thing. I just wanted to update it because I was listening to it. I wanted to really understand today, like, what the hell is this about? You know what I mean? But as I'm listening to certain things that I'm watching online, I just want to listen to it and react to it one time instead of me just listen to it. So that's what I'm doing with this. It's just when I come and I listen to it with the people, so I can see what y'all saying and what y'all thinking. I do these polls to know how y'all gauging it, you know. And in this poll, I think when the last time I looked at it, a lot of more people think that Sylvia is going to win this thing. It's still there, 51% to 49%. So whatever is the case or whatever is it about, the depth of it, I don't know. Maybe y'all know more than I don't know. Because y'all saying that from the beginning, you know what I mean? Y'all have been saying that, but this is a poll. It could be about, you know what I mean, more people have more followers and this and this and that, but I don't know. That's where this poll is at, and this is where this poll's been. Like, it's been about like 50% to 40%-ish. See, right now it's 50 to 50%. So that means, yeah, and it's 80 votes. So that's not bad. It's 80 votes, right? And it's 50 and 50. So that's 40 and 40 one time, clean, clear. So we exactly know exactly what's that. See what I'm saying? So that goes to show that everybody is just in a sense of, regardless of whose side or whatever side, because I ain't on the side of nothing. I just want to be on the side of the truth. That's all I want to be on. But regardless of whose side anybody's on, it just seems like everybody just really want to know, like, you know what I mean, what the ultimate, you know what I mean, decision or the final call is going to be to the situation. So, yeah, man, shout out to all the people involved, though, man. Shout out to everybody involved. And, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I could bring some sort of calm to it, I'll try. But I know that's don't make for good content. You know what I'm saying? I know. And a lot of it's content, is this, is that. So I get it. We in a content space. We in a content creation space. I get that. But sometimes things just pass content creation. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Going into this, families, this, that, and become something else. And that becomes something else. And I've been a part of those types of things online. I've been in wars and beef. I've been doxxed. I've been all that. Over there, fuck nigga try to dox me. So what? Fuck nigga named Ratchy. Don't care. Don't care, bro. At the end of the day, don't care. Straight. Okay? Because truth is going to be truth, bro. Feel me? Facts. Facts. But at the end of the day, you know, watching all this content is entertaining. It's funny as hell. All of y'all motherfuckers is crazy to me. Fuck it. All of y'all know I'm crazy. So if you don't know me by now, then fuck it. You'll get to learn it. But hey, it is what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? It is what it's gonna be. But yeah, man. Yeah, yo. I just want to know what the hell gonna happen in the end of this. And that's where I'm at with it. That's most definitely where I'm at with it. Everybody make sure y'all sub to the channel. Make sure that y'all most definitely got the notification bells on. Yeah, I'm gonna start the conversations up, and I'm gonna reach out, and I'm gonna start bringing everybody on the channel to speak their own piece of what they deem their truth to be. Because look, I smack dab in the shit now. It's like a brand new shit to me. I didn't know none of this was happening. Nigga. Oblivious the whole time, just till a couple of days ago, till I seen that court case shit that Dennis Bryan put up. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm getting versed in it every day as I'm listening to everybody speak their pieces on and their parts on it. I'm getting versed up, but it's no more versing than going to the horse, homie. I'm like a person that goes straight to the horse's mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? If any of the parties, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to reach out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? If everyone, which I feel like people want to speak their piece anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what we do here on Go. You know what I'm saying? It's not about us being biased. It's not about me having a side or anything, bro. All we going to be on is the side of the truth, bro. Shit. Straight. That's the only side there is to be on, son, is the truth side. That's it. And about friends, foes, brothers, sisters, cousins, nothing, nigga. Straight. Okay? Because we got our own shit to take our own accountability for. We ain't taking accountability for nobody's shit. Fuck that. So we just standing on the truth, homie. That's it. That's how life working. That's how God moving. 7's in my chat for God and Jesus, homie. That's how we rocking it. Okay? Cool. So yeah, man. I'm going to reach out to the parties involved, everybody involved. Yeah. The people involved and some of the people that's making content creation too as well. Like maybe one Pap, I'll reach out to her. Via Lenore, I'm gonna reach out to her as well to have a conversation. I've seen like one more person, I think that can't come to mind, but that's 5 at least. You know what I mean? That I I may speak to. You know what I'm saying? I think it's one more person. I think I saw her last night. I think her name is Queen Lily. I might have a conversation with her as well. You know what I'm saying? So because I see she was having some insights and some her own perspective on the situation, and you know what I mean. I think we just need to get to our truths without the judgment. You know what I'm saying? After we get all our truth on the table, now we could start to say, all right, cool, whatever. Nah, I think you wrong, you foul. Yeah, let's get everybody truth on the table though. We have to. You can't just have just a side, not hear the other sides, because we could be blinded. You know that sometimes our own ways blind us from our own truth, son. We know it. So what the hell is the difference? So that's how I do it here on Go. You know what I'm saying? I put all sides on the table, just like court cases, whatever, son. Both sides out there, whatever. And then we're going to put everything on the table that everybody's going to be able to feast and dine from what they want. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. Nah, I like that. I like that. Give me that. Give that. Nah, put that on the next side. I don't want to eat that. I'm not that. No. So let's just put everything on the table. That's the only way to do things. You know what I'm saying? Because if people living in truth, then we're going to get to the truth. What happened? And I mean, what? Feel me? So that's what it's about with me. So that's what we're going to do here. And yeah, first parties I'm gonna reach out to is most definitely the main parties involved, which is Sylvia and which is Dana. You know what I'm saying? I'll reach out to them first. Because the situation is about them. But then there's these other situations that stem from these other situations. So it's like an umbrella effect, kind of, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna go into the company, the top, which is the Sylvia and the DanaJay, and let's get to some of that. You know what I mean? Maybe give everybody like a half an hour or so on the channel. So maybe just come and speak their piece on Go. And then maybe at one point we could be able to even, you know what I'm saying, in time. We don't know, because sometimes you want to be around people, you don't like people, you want to be around people, you want to talk to people. You know how it is. You could talk from your platform, but you don't want to probably talk with a person on the platform. So you know how it is. You feel me? But maybe in a time we could get all these parties involved to be on the platform. You know what I'm saying? Be right here on Go, and we can probably have the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a good or a bad conversation, whether it's a right or wrong conversation, however you look at it. But the point of it is to get the parties involved all on one thing, so that we can really get to the information and really dine for real now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us all picking, we about to really get to the real. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want. I want to get to the real, because when people start to talk to each other, now the other truth start coming out. The real truth start hitting. Not just the surface level. We start getting to the depth, because when a person says something to you, you be like, what? And then now you say something back. Now that'd be like, what? Now, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different thing. Us as people, bro. You know that. We can't plan for that. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with this. We're going to get to the truth, whatever the truth is. And we're going to wait to see what the outcome of the situation is. I'm still getting versed on the specific case and all of that. I don't know the whole specifics of everything. Yeah, I don't know the whole specifics, but let me go check back on the poll one more time, though. Oh, now it's switched. Okay. So the poll is doing some things. It switched. It went down, it went up. So now the poll is 48, 52%, but it's pretty close. Regardless of that, it's pretty close. It's been pretty close this whole stream. And I did that to gauge that too as well, just to see what people are thinking. You know what I mean? So it just seems like it's around that 50%. So it seems like everybody's inquisitive and everybody just wants to know, regardless of a side. It don't seem like, I don't know who really has a side, but it just seems like regardless if you do have a side and you're listening to me, it seems like you're just more about wanting to know what the hell's going to happen, because I think you probably know more than what happened already than I do. So I think that's where you're at with it. So salute to y'all. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bells on to all. And just be prepared for a good couple of conversations that I'm going to have here. And like I said, I'm going to bring all the parties involved to speak for themselves. I'm not a person that, as a reactor, I like to talk to the actual people. I really don't even like being on my channel by myself. I really like speaking with people. I think I do better with people. If you see me in the trial, then you know that's who I am as a person. So every time that I'm here on the channel by myself, it's not that fun to me. I just talk to y'all, and I do all of these things for y'all. But for me, it's me being with people, talking to people, bouncing ping-ponging off people, creating music, art, acting, writing scripts with people. We writing, we cooking. I like building and ping-ponging and seasoning. We cooking. I like cooking. I like inspiring. I like being inspired. I like re-inspiration. And that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Because especially if you're at a certain age, it's all about us inspiring each other, of course, but it's all about us re-inspiring the young people. Being re-inspired ourselves, but re-inspiring them. Because, you know what I'm saying? Us, we getting less inspired, and they're becoming the same thing. So once we get back to our inspiration, then we can start to re-inspire some young people as well. But we got to start with each other, especially men and women. We got to do that. You see what I'm saying? So sorry, here on Go, we're also going to have some conversation. We're going to go into relationships and things like that. I'm going to be doing some panels here and shit like that, where we got to get to the conversation. Some of them going to be cool, some of them going to be not, because we got to get to the crux of the shit. So shit going to be nice. Sometimes it's going to be a beef for being be a bop, 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 but that don't mean we got to hate each other because we don't agree. We could all build and understand something straight. There's no argument. You feel me? Real men want women to be better and real women want men to be better. It's just point blank, period. Unless you're a fake motherfucker. What the fuck are we talking about here? Everybody, you want that for your fucking, some motherfucker you don't fuck with like that. I wish they did better. Like the fuck? Don't even matter. Period. Point blank. So here we will get to some of those conversations as well. Relationship shit, things like that. I got a lot of great people. I got therapists. I got so many people that I know that I'm going to be bringing to the channel because mental health and all these things are real. Trust me. It's all real. It's all relevant. It's all prevalent. Trust me. You feel me? And we're going to get to a lot. And we're going to help build with each other. Regardless if we want to go to war with each other, we need to build at the same time. Everything cannot be destruction, my nigga. Trust me, trust me, trust me. I came from the streets my whole life, bro. Trust me, son. I've done things that you would probably never think or want ever to do. Trust me. I'm not owning it like that. I'm owning it because I've done it. I don't care about it. I'll throw it away after I own it. See what I'm saying? So I don't care about those things. See what I'm saying? It's all about being productive, not just destructive. We have to be productive. We have to build. The only way we win is by getting at each other and beefing with each other. That is not it. It's not it, bro. I understand. I get it. Feel me? I understand. But we have to do something else at the same time. Even if we're doing that, we have to do something else at the same damn time. Straight. Because anything you do in life have to be balanced on a scale, right? You got to be more positive than negative in the end. That's how you're trying to rock it, because we're negative too. We're going to be who we've been in life, right? But this is where you believe in God and all the things you believe in, right? So it's about kind of weighing this thing, right? Yeah, when you believe in Kemeticalism, what are you talking about? It's about the weighing of the heart and all these things. We could go into all of that stuff, right? So we get it. That's what it's about. So think about your channel. What is that about? Has that been weighed? When that's weighed, it's all negative. It's all destructive. Do you understand that? That's what it's producing. That's the energy it's producing. That's the frequency and the force that it produces. So you got to understand the things that will be for our life is from our output, not from the input. What we put out is what we're going to get. This is how the world rewards you. This is how the earth works. It's it, whether you believe in God or not. Universal law will explain that to you if you want to do research on that too. Do you understand me? So understand that you will bring into your life and your existence what you want. I don't give a fuck, even if it's a nigga I don't like, nigga, I could go smoke his stupid ass. So what? Right? But when I say fuck him, don't matter. I can smoke him anyway. Fuck him. That's even more powerful. When I say fuck him, you know that's even more powerful? That's way more powerful than smoking him. You hear me? It's like a person you in a relationship with, they involve, you feeding into the argument. You know what? I ain't talking about this no more. Bong. That's like the hardest one. That was realer than any argument, any curse word you could have said to this person, your person that you're dealing with, your little shorty, whoever you're dealing with. You said, I'm not even entertaining it. It's done. Now they sitting here festering and thinking in their head about all the possibles, and you chilling. So what is it really about? It's about winning and helping other people to win. It's about giving more than taking, and that's life. That's what it's all about. So salute to all of y'all, though. Uda. You already know my mind's on go, bro. Hope y'all know. Straight.
All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas from the OOTA. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the OOTA. Welcome to the OOTA. All my niggas from the OOTA. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the OOTA. Welcome to the OOTA. All of my niggas insane. They tryna catch a mistake. Young niggas putting in pain. It in the game, all for the game. Niggas ain't playing for nothing. Went in school, laying in bang. My little nigga kill my little nigga. Full-time job not to kill niggas. Jump off the porch of the field, nigga. You was in the house, I'm a field nigga. No fuck boys around real niggas. Been a drug dealer since a little nigga, Sick of the kilo, they'll kill a nigga. Fuck how you feel, nigga. To get some kilos, I'll kill a nigga too. Throw that track like I'm Montana. Good head, raise my antennas. G49, not San Fran. Beat the box with my bandana. Then I dip set like I'm Santana. I'm in UK like that Montana. She bring me money, you press her. You got a jug and finesse her. I give a dick that'll change her life. You leave her change on the dresser. Shorty a wetty, a wetty. That pussy ready, get ready. Don't wanna get ahead of myself, but I want the head for the Getty. She said she fuck with the OOTA. I told her I open a Chevy. All my